Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Arizona Diamondbacks have already won the series, and now they go for the 4-game sweep, Chris. It's been a lopsided series so far.
Yeah, they've clearly been the better team, and I expect them to come out today looking to tie a bow on this series. And on the other side, most teams run into at least a 3-game sweep at some point, but not every team looks back at a 4-game sweep at the end of the year. And I'll say this, as a player, it's especially frustrating when the losses keep coming against the same team. So if they can salvage a win today, this series won't go down quite as sour.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 135.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-2. Bounce to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for him.
Juan Soto, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Man at second. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. They get the out on Soto.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's Alex Bregman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Foul ball there. 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And there's a strike.
0-1.
The pitch. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Bregman on at second with 2 down. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
In the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. D-backs with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Michael Lorenzen. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Now it's going to be Ke'Bryan Hayes. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. The Pirates trailing by a run here in the finale of this 4-game set. Popped up. Marte should have it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting third.
We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. It's been a real struggle for this group. Dead last in the league in hits, so a lot of empty swings and soft contact leads to not much scoring, Chris.
Yeah, could build an I-5 wind farm with this lineup, the way these guys swing and miss. I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, these guys are still professional hitters, but it's just been up and down the lineup this year, just swinging and missing. Clearly, they got to make some adjustments. Major changes are needed because these guys aren't going anywhere. They continue to have the trouble they're having making contact.
And there's a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball, no.
Man at first, 1 away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting fourth, the catcher,
Next to hit, Henry Davis.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two on, one out. In there. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And fouled off. Missed inside with the curve.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Two on, two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 2 left on. We move to inning number 2 from Forbes Field. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Pirates nothing. New inning getting started, and now it's Christian Walker. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Walker measures 6 feet even. 34-year-old vet, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Next offered in there for a strike. 0-2.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, it expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Here's Gurriel. That's in there. 0-1. One out, base is empty. And that one cutting but missing down low. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
The pitch. Struck him out looking.
The catcher,
2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Bounce to the right. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Mitch Keller. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 3 hits and a loss last night. There's the strike. One down, base is empty. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 outs.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Termarr Johnson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the pitcher for the D-backs, Michael Lorenzen. Now here's a pitcher who could rake a little bit, Singy. Fun to watch hit.
Yeah, and when a guy can help himself, everyone seems to enjoy it. You look at the dugout when a guy gets a hit or maybe hits a home run as a pitcher, it kind of lifts the mood.
That one ripped, but foul. Where are you on universal DH?
Well, I would say that I like the National League style of play with pitchers hitting. I like the strategy. I like how it affects manager moves. So I enjoy seeing the pitchers come to the plate because of the lineup construction.
The wind and the pitch. Ground ball right side. Johnson. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In there, and it's 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. The wind of the pitch. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. A breaking ball up and in, you have to be careful to not jam yourself. The velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off of the baseball. Pulled his hands tight to the body. Really good job of explosion through the zone and drove it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hayes racing over to make the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Juan Soto. He's been a great free agent sign. And there's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
2 out, space is empty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is back. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch just misses. Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. High in the air, out to right. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second is Bregman. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. Two outs and a runner at third here in the finale of this 4-game set. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. In to score is the runner from third, and it's 4-0. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. That one fouled off. Strike two.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Kicks and fires. And that just misses.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next offering upstairs. Righty to the plate. And now the count filled up 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. Their third home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mitch Keller is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, Roansy Contreras.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Just missed. The 1-0. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Left field. Reynolds gets under it. Corrals it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the veteran first baseman, Marco Gonzalez. Lorenzen back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And here it comes. Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And another ball. Headed towards the corner. Soto going after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. There's a strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind
1-2
as to the conviction in the call.
The D-backs up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it, makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno.
For Arizona, the catcher, number 14.
And a pitch.
Gabriel Moreno.
And that one almost hit him.
Well, these Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at first. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Lorenzen, in there at the knees for a strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. The Diamondbacks up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses. And the count 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Next offering way off the plate. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone here. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Moreno at first, one gone. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now, anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Perdomo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count.
You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's downstairs and outside. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And that skips in the dirt.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to check.
And that one is lifted in the air on the move. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Now it's Alex Bregman. First offering, and it just misses. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That missed inside. 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning. Brian Reynolds here.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Leaping, and he makes the grab.
Bad angle to start, but he makes the adjustment, gets up in the air, makes a nice leaping catch. Made that one look a little tougher than it should have been, but at the end, he gets the out, and that's all that matters.
And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Caught looking his first time up. Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. High fly ball out to left field. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. That one missed.
2-0 down.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he deals. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So man aboard. Up next for the Pirates, Roansy Contreras. Here comes a pitch. Strike 2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
2 outs. Sit down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They continue to trail 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ketel Marte. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
So man aboard. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these D-backs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
That's towards center. Has this one sized up. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's an 8-run lead. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it. Gurriel, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Gurriel gets a piece. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one not close, and it's 1-2. To the right side, Gonzalez steps on first for the out.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno will hit next. 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Pirates nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, number 19. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Johnson stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one way outside. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball inside. It's 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 8-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Well, we saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle. Wasn't fooled. Did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
Marco Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The third baseman.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. Slider misses outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball delivers outside.
Full count.
Andrew McCutchen Waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Hit hard, that gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. That misses the zone. 1-0. Hayes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. They take the force out, inning over. Cannonball coming. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the pitcher for the D-backs, Michael Lorenzen. The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one. Ball one there. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next pitch is outside. That one lifted to left. Reynolds trying to get there. One down.
The left fielder, number 7.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
One down, base is empty. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A little bit high. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Full count.
Right-handed reliever. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Perdomo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Throw over to first, and he's back safely. The D-backs up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. He's already homered here in this one. Fought off foul. And it's fouled away.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That one way inside. And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. And that one is inside. Alex Bregman on deck for Arizona. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 9-1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Alex Bregman. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Soto stands at second with 2 gone. There's the strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Sliced hard but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Caught it, looking for the K. A run, a hit, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the D-backs 9 and the Pirates 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Ryan Nelson getting loose out there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball. The 1-2. Reynolds checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. At the belt and fires. Got him. 1 away. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Henry Davis, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one hit to right. Soto going after it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Jack Suwinski.
Here's the center fielder, Jack Suwinski. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And the right-hander deals. That's in for a strike at 95. And a count even at 1.
No.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And another ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." That's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
In the air, left side, moving under it. And that will end the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Domingo Germán. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off to the right. Oh, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. A dive. He's got it. Fires to first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Man at first. Next to hit for Arizona, Christian Walker. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So digging in, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Colin Holderman preparing to come on if needed. Marte leads off first with one away. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Righty to the plate, and look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, that's a nice job of moving that runner up into scoring position. It's not the most common way of getting it done. Probably a little painful, but now we'll see if they can cash in.
Moreno, the next to hit, takes ball one. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Marte around third. One run is in. Now 2 runs score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. And he's at third with one away. That's a triple.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Jake McCarthy looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Got the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Chopped left side. Whips it to first on the run. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 11 and the Pirates 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Nelson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Termarr Johnson, the next Pirate to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Now the 0-1. Good eye in that spot. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, first
Marco Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. And there's a ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Gonzalez into second, and he's got a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So up next, Brian Hayes. And ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a foul ball. And that one hit to first, and foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Goes down looking. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail by double digits, 11-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, down to number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. The wind of the pitch. Up and in, ball 1. Herman, a 6'2" righty, 180 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That's off the mark. Now 2-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 2-1.
2-2.
Stays alive. And a pitch. Liner, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So man aboard. Juan Soto stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And here it comes. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Righty delivers. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run is in. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Colin Holderman takes over on the mound.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Here's Ketel Marte.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swung on, belted. And this one could be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And it's 14-1.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker, 1 for 3. Right down to shoot, strike one. Man at second. That's inside. And the count is 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a foul ball, third base side. And he deals. Makes the grab, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So digging in, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
One out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's out to center field. Sawinski under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Gabriel.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. Marte at second with 2 down. That's to third. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 14-1. Bottom of the 8th at the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Nelson back to work. On a line, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Now the batter now, Brian Reynolds. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Now this is in the air down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Next offering is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. To Walker, and that's 2.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one is upstairs. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one wrapped foul. And another ball. Swing and a ball popped up. And that ends the inning. We go to the 9th, and now the pitcher, Ryan Nelson.
19, Ryan Nelson.
The pitch. There's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. In the air out to center. Sawinski settles under this one, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number 7, Corbin.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And a curve misses outside. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
One gone, runner at first. Digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Holderman keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Outside low, and that is ball one. Carroll over at first with one away. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And now it's Juan Soto.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two on, one out. He swings and fouls one off. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they extend their lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Alex Bregman.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Kicks and deals. Off the mark there. 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Close, but called a ball. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the bases are loaded here, one gone. Ketel Marte now at the plate. Slapped foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball.
The Diamondbacks up big in this one here in the finale of this 4-game set. And that one hit 97 on the gun. A little bit low. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped on a line to center. Sawinski snags it. Runner tags from third. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Christian Walker.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And that's outside. Two on, two outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 19-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Jose Hernandez takes over on the mound now after the double switch, and he moves into the third spot in the lineup. Michael A. Taylor, he's batting in the sixth spot.
Now playing left field and batting sixth, number 12, Michael A. Taylor.
Two outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. In the air, left field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Stepping in, Jack Sawinski.
The center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Nelson back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Right-handed reliever. And that one hammered. And it one-hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So man aboard. Up next for the Pirates, Michael A. Taylor, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Way outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. At the belt and fires.
That's a ball.
Runner at third here. Nobody out. On the ground. Bregman to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
Well, a run comes across the score right there, but defensively, when you have a lead like this late in the ball game, you're counting outs. Nice job of simply just trading a run for an out.
Number 19, the next to hit, takes outside. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now back, second baseman.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Termarr Johnson. Slow roller to first, Walker. And they tag him out.
Up next to the Pirates, the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Now, Marco Gonzalez. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks finish off a 4-game sweep.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.